Oh my God. What is going on? What is happening here? Ugh. Holy shit. Oh my God. What is going on? Holy fuck. There we go. Christ. All right, let's do this. Oh, look at that stadium.
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So BYU's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Off the play fake on first down.
Good.
That's the spin move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Can he make it to the marker?
There you go.
Did not get there. He's going to bring out fourth down and one. The Cougars will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Great footwork. Big opening now. He makes the stop on this return. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Great.
Quickly caught in the right flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a fourth down.
All right.
Making their way on the field.
Hunt.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
They go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Short pass.
Why did I do that?
And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
BYU getting set for their first and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Wasn't even
Hustles past the defender.
good fucking
He made the stop, but not before he gains the first down.
Come on, guys. Jesus.
And I don't think the defense had
20
any
fucking
clue
4
that the
yards on
screen
that
was being
dumbass
called. They're
guy.
getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The receiver grabs
How
it.
did he touch that?
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Throwing off play action. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Moving
Something
on
again on first and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
so lucky.
but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long.
Kill him.
He's running out of time.
There we go.
Jim
Becker.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get
That
more
was so
speed
bad.
to be
Only
able
game
to
already.
cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
A good push up front here in the back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
God damn
And it's
it. Do it again.
incomplete. A very quick throw.
A bunch last.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. He finds his man. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. And it's BYU in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
It's okay. We're all right. That guy's fucking man bun.
Plenty of time for some
Something he
block
admires.
twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter.
That's a wham.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation.
Whammy.
Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Tailback with another carry.
Yeah.
You see,
Take
you
the
can make
outside
the
there.
stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Making people
Get out of his way. I am not stop.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Took the big one.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Opening play of the
Yeah.
drive. He looks
I know what
right
Tim
for
did last summer. He knew what was happening.
lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Tough spot here. 2nd and long at the 20. And he drops back in the gun.
Savagery.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming.
Pressure today.
Contact
Love
isn't
it.
through it. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
Tim Pepper is
The
just
Cougars will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. And the
Okay.
returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. The receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
An important 3rd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the grab. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, yeah.
He makes the grab. He made the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. Down to the offense, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Movement here from the tight end.
I mean,
ball handed off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket.
Get there, Clove.
Even in this condensed space now in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Powering through the defender. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Breaks loose at the 40.
Wow.
To stop, but it's a big play.
Go well.
31. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Yes, defense.
It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Defense is working now.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Defense is coming after him. Really trapped him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start. They've gotten it going here in the 2nd quarter. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That's
Jesus,
not
go up for that
defense
timber.
makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to get...
And where he goes. He has first down yardage at the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. First and 10 play coming up. Wants to throw it.
Yeah.
It's a wide receiver screen. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Bringing pressure.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guys.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on with a little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up 3rd. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Like, lobster.
Impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. And he makes something happen. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle
I know what Tip did last time. That's a use your pick, baby.
Use
your
It's
pick.
going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing the victory.
Oh, God, Shibe.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Yep.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit. First down.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Yeah.
No way to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Snags the quick throw.
Definitely going for this.
Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Let's see what we got here. Can we wham to victory? Perhaps.
The offense still
Oh,
on
yeah.
the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion.
Okay.
Oh, they've stopped him
Guys,
short.
look at that.
Play, and they will take over on downs now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Out of the shotgun, he
Oh,
hands
my
off.
God.
Passes the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. Ends
Wow.
up ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, BYU.
This
All right.
week, I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time
blitz
they
on him now.
realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Whatever. Come on, guys.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a time out while they check it out. Offense ready to start this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
There we go. Well, we're going to go ahead and
they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42.
No huddle here.
No huddle here for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He can pick this guy.
Looking to throw yet again.
Yep. Oh, just
get to the receiver on the screen. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here.
Tim McGovern is savage.
They make the tackle, but their pass creates a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense.
Oh, better throw, buddy.
Momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and kind of settle things down a bit.
On 2nd and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Looks like a man is down in the field up in the last
That was
play.
my fault.
So
I should
take a
have
timeout.
lobbed that. Yeah, Juliet.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. Makes the... Inside the 30, he's still running. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket, and it's caught. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Jesus. Okay, thank you.
The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football.
Good God.
Good fucking God. Here we go. Third quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover.
21-6.
And the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team.
Really impotent offense.
That
Okay.
might be happening late in this game.
And it comes out of this drive. No return attempted there. Here comes the offense.
Let's pound it.
Drive going. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Yes, Tim Tui. Go. Go, you savage beast of a man!
Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together.
Talking about Tim
The
Tui.
offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
All right. Let's go D.
Takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
There we go.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And
Is that nightmare on 10th Street?
Squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Cougars will send their punt team onto the field. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
And I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender.
Tough sledding here.
When he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Lets it go quickly.
It's dangerous. Man, I cannot get anything going.
For a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. Third down try fails, and they'll punt it.
Punt.
He fields it at the 15, and the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long, 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Good
Stop
defense.
right there at the line. No gain. And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense drops that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Yeah.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball and it's a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area. Decides to hand it off.
Yeah.
He's picked up some positive yards.
That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Second down play coming up.
Clock down here.
Shotgun formation. There's an inside give. Gets the
No.
still running. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The ball is handed off.
Yeah.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing the ball from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pocket breaking down.
Wow.
Makes the recovery a turnover.
Should have thrown that.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is
Offense
create
really
turnovers. Balls on the ground, they
not
bounce
doing
on
well.
And they get the ball back to their own offense.
On first down, it's play action. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. And the completion made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Catch made over the middle.
Yes.
Tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. No,
yes.
He did not get there.
Booyah.
What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. And here comes the offense back out on the field now.
I will not monster.
Pounding away with the run game.
Oh, just go straight up.
Moves the ball
Actually,
across
that's
the
not
40. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's just beyond the receiver's
Such an easy pass.
on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Got him.
Inside the 15.
Daddy!
By the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead.
We will be whamming.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship, and they keep the football and secure the win. And there's the handoff. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Just keep turning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they run the
They
football
want me to go
here.
for
I
this?
thought he
No.
might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He fake it. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Well, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. I regret that. Here we go.
What are they doing in the iPhone?
Comes down to this. The offense got to make a
They
play.
really running
Time
there?
winding down. Great cut there. Across
You
the
good?
breaks into the 45. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, BYU. A top run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And now the critical extra point attempt. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field.
All right.
This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get?
Can't believe that
got
happened.
some work to do just to get into field goal range. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Players are down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And he's back to throw again on second down. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation to go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions.
Unbelievable.
The second overtime, if we get there, you have to get 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Dirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Wow. What happened?
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Every
The defense scoops it up, trying to win the game on this return.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for calling the
Wow.
ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a
Can
great play.
I challenge? Wow.
So this
Unbelievable.
defense now needs to go up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. On first and 10,
Shit.
looking to throw.
Yep. Game.
Quick completion to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Brought down with the completion. Moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Second and goal for the offense. Looks to his left.
What are they
Makes
doing?
the completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third and goal. Will they try to punch it in for the victory or set up a game-winning chip shot? And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game.
Wow.